Hey, good evening. I'm Lisa with Lisa Boone Designs, and you are watching the Friendship Journal. It travels all around I don't even know how far it goes, actually. There are different teams that come on every Sunday, beginning at 4 Central. I'm part of the Vintage uh, Traveling Journal, and I've been having a lot of fun. So today, what we're doing is we're putting in a signature to the journal that we've received. So every month, we create in the journal, we make a signature, and we send it off. We started off making our own journal cover, which was super, super fun. Mama P says I'm all shared in, so I'm excited about that. Thank you, Mama P. Thank you for hosting this event. I look forward to this every single time I get to come on, and I've been watching as much as I can all of the other weeks, and the journals are incredible. Talk about inspiration and just good times. You know, in a world where there's so much crazy entertainment, this is clean, good times that you can laugh, cry. Heidi was just talking about, she was getting emotional. Real life issues. We talk about all the things. Adoria Creations is on. Hello, Nicole. Make sure that you're following everyone that has a business name on here because they're all part of the Crafty Bunch, pretty much, I guess. And man, amazing creators, amazing women that are going to inspire you. So I am really excited because today I followed Heidi and I'm actually creating for Heidi. So let me tell you a little bit about her. Her business name is Joyful Artistry by Heidi. I've gotten to know her over time. I've been in a lot of events with her. She comes on my Christ and Crafting once a month. We do that every first Sunday, except for next month. We're skipping because it actually turns out to be Easter. But her birthday's in November, and these are the things that she loves. She loves, I probably should put my glasses on. The Lord, my family, creating, spending time with friends, coffee and herbal tea, listening to Christian music, working in my gardens, sitting by the fire, listening to the waves crash to the shore. Do you see why I like her? Like we're similar, right? Hey, Lisa. Clifton's Crafty Casa, please make sure you follow her too because she's part of the Crafty Bunch. Who am I? She's a wife, she's a mother, a daughter, a small business owner. She's more of an extrovert than an introvert. I love getting to know people and love sharing my creativity. Do you see? Do you see the trend, right? My crafting passions, I love creating junk journals. And then her favorite things. Her favorite place is her craft space. Favorite music is Christian artist Katie Nicole. Her food is colorful salad, and her favorite color is pink. Fun facts that you might not know about her. Let's dig in. Let's dig in. Hey, Jeanette. Welcome to the Crafty Bunch. I hope everybody's watching in the Crafty Bunch. Make sure that you are because all you have to do is refresh your page. We still have 2 more creators after me, and it's going to be fun. And then you can go back and watch all of the replays. Hello, Teresa, Regina, Sina, Missy, Carol. Happy Sunday, y'all. All right, these are fun facts. I'm making the journal for Heidi. Did you see it? You've been seeing it. You've been looking, haven't you? The first concert I went to was The Who. The last concert I went to was Handel's Messiah. A complete different, right? 180. I collect nesting dolls, Russian dolls. I wish I would have known because I have thrifted those before. Next time, I will make sure that I ask her if she wants them before I sell them. I do Sudoku puzzles every day. I think that's how you say that. I've tried doing those. I can't get into it, but I love crosswords. I love word games. I love reading historical fiction and watching documentaries. That's interesting. And here's something interesting about her. Hey, Pam and Sue. Um, she was a producer for many stage productions that her kids were in. I think that's super fun. I loved theater. I used to be in the drama club. Could you imagine that in high school? You can't imagine that, right? Me, the drama club, kind of funny. I'm just trying to make sure that I can follow all of the things. And so she wrote us all a note. Her journal is bigger, and she is totally okay with that. Now she says her favorite color is pink, but there's a lot of peachy tones on here. So I'm going to try to like weave in and incorporate all of it. So of course she made her journal. We each made our own journals, and then every month we send it to somebody else. Hey Estella, hey Lori, hey Linda. We send it to somebody else, and then everybody gets to create a unique signature. We have to use at least 6 pages, and we have to decorate at least 8 of them, because 1 page equals 4 pages. So I'm going to just pull this up so that you can kind of see all of the details. Like, she put a lot in here, and this is really hard. And she's doing a hidden closure, so I'm going to show that to you. And then she's got this bird in the back, which is really awesome. Lots of lace, lots of jewelry all over here, all the bling. And she's tied this on here, so somebody else has already made a signature. And I'm not going to open it, so you're going to have to just wait and see. So I'm going to take this out, and then I'm going to show you the inside. So she likes all of the old stuff and vintage and collaging. Someone accused her of being the master collager, the master layering, right? She does. She loves to layer, and she does it so well. I love these layers, like all the different laces right here. And then there's this tag that she put in. Or somebody did. It said "Enjoy, Linda." So someone added some stuff in there. So this is her hidden closure, hidden spine. Sorry, my dog's distracting me. It never fails. They're gonna bark when I go live, and nobody's here, so I apologize. But we each made the holes for 5 signatures, and so she's gonna glue that in here. So mine will go next, and then that's how that works. Okay. So if you have any questions about that, make sure you ask, because if there's something that you might want to do with some friends, that would be great. All right, I'm going to put this here to the side, and then I'm going to show you. I've already started collecting some papers, okay? So I'm going to show you some of the papers that I've been collecting, and I already started cutting and putting some stuff together. I had just gone to Hobby Lobby, and I got some papers in pink colors, because a lot of us like pink, and I thought you can never have too much pink paper, right? Hey Sherry, hey Carol, did I say hey to you guys? Sherry and Becky's Whimsy, make sure you follow her too. Design your day with Patsy Ray. Okay, let me just stop. I do not like to watch when my journal is being put together, or my quilt, or whatever it is. I want to be surprised, but I didn't realize she was doing mine, and I was all in, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I love this. Oh, I love that. I love this. Oh, I love coffee dyed papers. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh, this looks beautiful. And then she said my name, and I thought, oh man, I just watched it. I love everything. Literally everything that you did. I absolutely love it. So I cut some papers down, because we're going to do some different things. This is a printable. I'm like hooked now on Shaylee Moorhead. I'm addicted. I printed so many of her digitals, and this is one of them. This is one of them. I got a couple more. I ran out of ink. And I'm sad because I couldn't print anymore, but it's okay. I've got more coming. So, and these are paper pads that I got in Hobby Lobby. So I had gotten these when they was on sale a couple of weeks ago, and then I went back and got more last week, because this was on sale again. So these are all paper pads from Hobby Lobby, and I already cut some down, and I'm going to incorporate some of the digitals. I'm going to incorporate some of the Hobby Lobby papers. I have this paper that I coffee dyed. It's a bag. It's a paper bag. It was white, and I coffee dyed it, and you could see that my friend stamped it. This was her store, and it blurred a little bit. So I started to do it before, and I thought, no, I'm going to wait. I started drawing lines of where I was going to cut it. Originally, I was going to cut it this way and have that be a pocket. And then I decided, no, I want it this way, and then it's going to be a top pocket. So I want to do that first. And then I'm going to show you my papers and what I have started doing. Okay. I have a whole bunch of lace right here. I have a whole bunch of, I think it's this shorter one, because I started cutting earlier, and then I changed my mind. See, you can change your mind. You make it your own. The puppies went to play. How old are they now? The puppies want to play. Yeah, the puppies want to play. So they're 8 weeks. I just took a picture of the 2 that I have left that need to be adopted. They're playing. You can hear them. They are so much fun. There's 3 of them. One, my friend from high school, actually elementary school, is taking Ruger, and then I've got Wesson and Magnum left. They're Australian Shepherds, Blue Merle, Red Tries. Like, why did I just say Blue Merles? I didn't have a Blue Merle this litter. Usually I do, but this is our last litter. And it's kind of sad. But it's been a good ride. We've created some wonderful puppies, and people are happy, and that makes me happy. All right. So that's going to be the bottom. I wanted to do that because I want to let that dry. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or cover it up yet. So we're going to decide that together, but I love the idea of having top pockets. They're also beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay, guys, I started this because I needed the glue to dry, and I wanted to do a few things. So I'm going to keep this. We might use this for a different journal. Can I show you the journal that I've been working on for, this is the one I did last week for the lady that we have no idea who she is, but we've been praying for her. This is the cover, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do a topper. I've been enjoying doing toppers. I could have put this in here, but look, I'm still working on it. I'm embellishing it. So I've been having a lot of fun, and these are the Shaylee Morehouse printables plus other papers that I've put in, and then some fabric. And I wanted to show you guys because I told you that these lay flat. Like, so if you wanted to do a spread and write at an angle, they lay flat. And usually they lay a little bit flatter, but it's pretty good. They lay really flat so that if you wanted to do art journaling or whatever, you can. So I love doing these kinds of journals like that. So anyway, that's that one. Okay. I'm going to turn my machine on and flip it. And I'm going to get, you know what? Hold on. I unplugged everything. Because I had to take my whole contraption. We did this big event at the mall. I worked for the radio station, and I had to unplug everything. I'm trying to find the plug. Let me see where it is. The actual end of the plug. I don't know. I forgot that I've had to put everything back, and I've been in here playing today. There we go. I think that's it. Yes. All right, yes. I forgot that I had unplugged the machine because I have a big surge protector back there. Okay, I think I want to do my favorite, which is 12. Okay, are you guys ready for my topper? Like, I really like this. Again, I'm doing this for Heidi. This was a Shaylee Moorhead printable. And guys, when I tell you that I went crazy, they came out too big. I just printed them from my phone. I downloaded them. And when I saw that one, I was like, oh, wow. That's gorgeous. And you could tell my ink started going downhill a little bit, but I kind of like it. But I printed so many. And this is why I have no ink. Look at that. All these colors. Oh, my word. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. So what I did was I took some... I'm going to take this out. Okay, this way we can sew this. So all I did was I took this cardstock and I took this satin ribbon and I cut out with my ruler my little print. I shrunk it. I think it was 38%. Hey Lisa, your microphone is going in and out. Oh, I don't have a microphone today. That's nice. Thank you for telling me. It's not nice. I don't understand what the issues are. From the distance, the stamp looks like a cube pie doll head. The stamp, I don't know what that is. Cube pie? Tell me what that is. Hey, Maureen. So I took this lace. I put it behind it. It's just like a trim. And then I glued it down because I wanted the glue to dry. And then I put this underneath. And so I have it where it sticks out a little bit. So I just wanted to sew this very quickly. And I'm going to sew right here on the edge-ish. I love the way the sewing looks. If you want to play with sewing, I highly recommend it. You don't have to know what you're doing. I promise you don't. And it does not have to be straight. It's almost better if it's not. Like if it's like all over the place, it looks good. You could do a straight stitch. I'm doing a zigzag. And I should know how to sew a lot better than what I do. I wanted to go down a little bit more, just one more. My grandmother was a seamstress, a talented seamstress. And I wish I would have taken lessons from her. I watched her sew my whole life, my whole childhood. My mother could sew too. Like my aunt, she had a factory in New York. Everybody was sewing. It just makes it look so different. And if you've never tried it, I just wanted you to see what it would look like. I kept it so simple. The other topper that I did for my actual journal, I'm going really fast. It's loud, I'm sorry. I layered it and I collaged it and I backed it with some cardstock. I need to go up one more. And this one, it's literally just the paper. So here we go. I think it makes it look super, super special. All right, we're gonna finish this very quickly. Okay. And this way you get an idea of what it looks like. I like leaving a little bit of the thread. I don't know. I'm going to turn it off. I don't know if I'm going to use it again. So I'm just going to give myself some room. But look at, I love adding black. I don't care what color it is. I love adding black because I feel like black grounds everything. And it frames it. It's just like your eyeliner and your eyebrows. You fill them in because it frames your eyes. It's the same thing. The volume is way down. Okay. I don't know why. It's all the way up. Is it picking up this mic? I don't know. Is that better? I'm not sure why. Hey, Barb. We're making another journal, girl. All right. So this is where we're at. I didn't sew this. I don't think that I am. So I just glued this down and sewed it around, which reinforces it. And then this is what I'm thinking. I want my coffee dyed paper bag to be on the inside. Now you see we have to cover that up because that's the 59 cents. I wouldn't have minded if it was just the stitching, but I don't want that. So I might do it this way. I think I need to do it this way. So this is the paper bag that I got from my friend Rosie Mo Boutique. I cut it and then I glued it down here. But I think I actually want to stitch this one as well. But I'm thinking that this will go here in the middle. I really enjoyed not sewing my signature in last time. I'd never done it that way. I always created my signature, sewed it in, create my journal, and then I embellish. But it gave me a little bit of freedom of like having the paper out, and if you want to sew on it, you can. So I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm thinking that this is what I'm going to do. So this is what my signature would look like, and I like this sticking out. I like having different size papers. I purposely put some smaller in here. So let's go through the signature very quickly, and then we're going to see what we have here for embellishments. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to glue this on here. If I don't glue this on here, I'm definitely going to make some kind of a tuck spot and hide that. Hey, Daryl, can you guys hear me? As she's gonna start crying now. Okay, so I folded this a little bit. I'm gonna glue this so that this is a tuck spot. It sounds like he's hurt. Hold on, I'm so sorry. What happened? What happened? Ginger, did you do something? Quiet. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so glad I went over there, but his little nose was stuck in the kennel in the crate, and he was biting like I don't know why they do that, but it was stuck. Gosh. And it's because of her, the mom. She was trying to get to them, and they were aggravating. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a tuck spot for sure, and hide some things in there. Then this page, okay, what I did was this is an actual. So last week I kept saying I was using 8.5 by 11 pages. I'm actually using 8.5 by 17 pages. I'd gotten reams, and that's what I've been using. I have inked all around all of the pages. While I was waiting and watching everybody, I was inking pages. All right, so let me see how I had this. No, it's like this. So I took this page, and I was going to create an actual page for my signature. But what I decided to do is put it this way. No, I need to look. How did I have it? No. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, it's like this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this together so that there's a tab here. And I actually cut this out from Shaylee. She did this like to wrap thread. So I just made it into a tab. There is a hole there, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that. But I'm going to put this here so this becomes a tab. He is all right now. Yes. I think he got who's scared because he was stuck in the kennel. All right. This is going to be a tuck spot. So see, I inked everything. I inked all my edges. Not grungy, but it is coffee dyed, so it's fine. So this will be a tuck spot. This could be journaling spot. This is going to be journaling spot unless we do something different. And so I just want to walk through this part so you can kind of get an idea. So I think this is really pretty. Shh, stop. And so like that. So this would be like this. And then when you flip it, so this is going to be glued. This is the back side, right? So this is the back side. It's going to be glued. There's going to be another tuck spot here. So I'm going to leave that there. You could leave it and open it up and maybe embellish this somehow. But I think what I'm going to do is make this a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here. And then, so we have a whole bunch of coffee dyed papers that we can create in and have some fun in, plus the paper pad. Hey, Cheryl. And then I love this. Let me just show you this whole page. I cut it in a third, I guess. So I'm using the girl and the corset, and it says journal on it. Like, how perfect. I love this page so much. All right. So then this is going to be like this. And then we have coffee dyed papers. See, and this one is shorter. And then because she says she likes pink, but she had a lot of peachy tones. This is kind of in between. So I put that in there, and again, it's got the marking. So this is definitely going to be some kind of a tuck spot or something that we're going to create. And here's this paper. I think I'm going to let it hang out like that because I like that. I like things flip-flopping and extending. It makes it fun to me. And then this one's going to be a little tuck spot. We might leave this as a tuck spot. We might, I don't know. We'll have to play with that one. And then this is the back side. And this is This is a cute, look at that. This again pulls the peachy and the pink colors. So this page is the inside of that tuck, or the outside of that tuck spot we're going to create. So that's what that page looks like. And I love those colors, and it has a bike. I could just see Heidi riding her bike. And then this is the page. Okay, so that's what we have to work with, and then we're just going to start embellishing. Even though this is not, the blues are not supposed to be part of the theme, I wanted to create a belly band of some kind or something. I've got all of these scraps. She has a bird on the back of it, and I cut it so that I wouldn't ruin that bird. And it says música, which is music in English, and I thought that's perfect because I'm Spanish, music, right? And then that could be like a belly band. So we could even, I don't know. We have to play. We have to play with this one and see. And then I've got another corset girl. And then this wallpaper thing. So the first thing I think I wanted to do, I cut out these papers. I saw this, somebody did this, and I thought, oh, that's genius. I want to do something like that. Where's my papers? Oh, here they are. So I cut these papers, and I wanted to put them on what, maybe like here. And I wanted them to be, they might be too big. I may have to do 2 only. I wanted to hinge them in and have them be really cool. Like it'll be an extra page, but I'm thinking that maybe I should do it on a bigger page to cover this up. And so we would hinge it with washi tape and then have it go this way. Let me see. We need to find a good spot. I'm thinking the coffee dyed paper. I like it better on the coffee dyed paper. What do you guys think? I do have to ink. I didn't ink these because I was trying to figure it out first. But we're going to ink both of them because I like tuck spots. I like having all kinds of tags. This journal is for Heidi. It's for Heidi. I'm so excited. I am going to cut out a notch. So let's do that. I also like, we're going to cut the ends. I like it to be rounded. See, look at how much better. It might not in your eyes, but in my eyes, it looks so much better when it's rounded versus when it is straight. I don't know. I like it. I like it better. So I'm definitely going to cut out the ends. Ginger, do you feel good about getting those babies rolled up? You feel good about it? She's like, they're mine. No. 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 Don't wiggle butt me. She thinks she's so cute. She is cute. She is really, really cute. Lori. Hey. Okay. So, and see, it pops. It pops so much when you ink. If you don't like inking, don't ink. But this is vintage. This is the vintage journal, right? We have to. Okay, I forgot to. Let me get a circle. Okay, I'm going to do, this is 1 3/4. And I'm going to guesstimate what the center is. Oh, I said I was going to do, I said to myself, it would be better if you did them all together so that this way they are layered. Yeah, I'm going to, let me see. This one is shorter. I made this one a little bit shorter on purpose, and I forgot I did that. So let me, I just want them to be in the same position. There we go. Okay. I'm going to ink this. And then I'm going to make some tags and some fun stuff. I'm going to reuse some of the same papers so that we can make it all pretty. Oops. And then when you cut paper, when you ink it, it takes away all that white, because that makes it stand out, and not in a good way. Oh, I've got the cat in here. She's romping around. It's a zoo. It's a zoo. We just had 3 triplets. We've never had triplets born before. They were just born yesterday. They are sheep. We've been having a lot of goats born, and we have this one, Patches. He's so cute. He likes to climb on top of, he's a goat, but he climbs on top of one of the sheep on his back. I have a picture. I shared it. I was literally FaceTiming my husband, and I'm like, what in the world? He's like, you won't believe this. And he showed it to me, and I did a screenshot, but he actually took a picture and shared it, and I thought, that is so funny. Okay, so I want this to be like this, and we're going to I think that looks really good. What do you guys think? All right, I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to use, I have washi tape that I actually designed, and I've used some of them before. Like I've used this one, the 1 Corinthians 13, and I love this one, but I also designed others to go with it, and I thought that these would look really good with it, complementary, because it has peachy tones to it. So I'm just trying to get the size. All right, because I am actually I like to glue it because I want it to stay, especially because a lot of times when I do these hinges, I always do them on both sides, but I'm going to try just doing it on the one side and see. If I don't like it, then I'll add another side. So let me know what are you guys enjoying about the journal, the friendship journal. I mean, we've been having fun. I hope you have been. We've been having a lot of fun with this project. Seeing the black is really, to me, I need to cut this though, because I need this to not be there. Okay. The black sets it off. Okay, there we go. And then see that you can, I'm going to glue this. I just wanted to see how it was going to look before I went further. Make sure I was going to like it. Of course, I can still use it. All right, so let's glue this. My glue, for some reason, is really watery, and it's taking a little bit of time to dry. That's another reason why I glued everything earlier. Okay. I think I like this. Okay. I could always use it. I could always use it with something else, but I wanted to make sure I was going to like it. So let's go ahead and glue. I'm using art glitter glue. It's just, for some reason, it was brand new, but it's really watery. All right. I love the idea of creating for other people and the surprise element, you know. And don't forget too that Nicole's doing that that journal, and everybody can participate. You just need to call her, Nicole Prost at Spark Junkie. I think that's what it is. It's not too late. She just needs it mailed to her at the end of the month. So the only thing that I wanted to make sure is I aligned them all up. And I think, no, yeah, I'm going to do it this way. I guess this is going to, I'm going to do I'm going to alternate the washi. I think so. Oops. Probably a little bit longer. I need to get it up. Okay, let's see how that works. Let me know what you guys are doing. Today here in Kentucky, the weather was amazing. My husband had to go and help with the babies. And so he took them on a side-by-side, a little excursion, which I was like, that's perfect because I have a live. My daughter needed help. Okay, I need this to go below. I don't know. I don't know how this works. We're going to play with this. Because I need to have the room. Okay, I think that's what I need to do. I don't know. We're testing this theory. Yeah. Okay, that works. And then this one's going to go here. And I'm only going to put the washi. I guess I could have put the same washi and it would have looked complete. But I wanted to alternate it. You can have one. The weather will affect the consistency of the glue. Yeah, it's so true. We're having a bad connection. Your voice is going in and out. Wonderful. Thank you. That's so wonderful. I don't know why. It's a perfect, beautiful day here in Kentucky. And literally, it's so beautiful. All right. So we've got... I love the way that looks. What do you guys think? What do you think? I'm going to close this up. I'm so sorry you're having trouble. I don't know why. I started to use my microphone and then I didn't because my iPad is here. That's what you're seeing. That's my iPad. And it wouldn't stay still. And I thought if I touch it, I finally got it to where it needed to be. If I touch it one more time, it's going to flip-flop in the middle of the live. And so my phone is up top and I'm not sure what's going on. But, oh, I like that. So we'll create some tags in there and that's really pretty. And maybe to reinforce it, maybe I'll put some washi on the back side. I think I am. I think I'm going to put some washi on the back side to reinforce it. I think that's a better plan. I think it's okay on one side to be... Where's the other one? There it is. Okay. I can hear them crying. Uh-oh. She's going to want to know what's going on. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right. I like that. All right. So now we've got... That looks good. What do you guys think? Human or animal babies? Babe. Oh, my husband, human. Human babies. Yes. He is with our grandchildren. Did you guys know I had grandchildren? Right? I just stamped that. Look at, I just like the way that looks. And I'm going to glue this now, but we're going to see. We're going to play with this. And of course, I've inked this. I'm going to figure out, I might put a button or something there over it. Beautiful. Thank you. Love it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to paper clip this just to get the idea and see what I want to do. I had some paper clips. What did I do with them? I literally just had them. And so, see, we're gonna reiterate, I guess, and we're gonna have these all throughout. And so I got some readers today that my husband ordered on Amazon. I think Heidi was talking about readers, so I think this is so appropriate. It was a box, and I like sturdy tags, like not like maybe tags to put in here, like to or different places, but you know, not the tags to put in those pockets we just made, but I want to cover this up, and I thought this is perfect, and we can make some tags to put in here out of the eyeglass case. It was a little box, and they're perfect weight, so I definitely want to play with these. This one is even less because I tore it up. All right, so let's look at what we can do. We need to cover this up for sure. And I could just take one of these papers. Oh, we could. What about covering it up with this? Let's do that. Let's cover this up, the inside, with this vintage. And it's not vintage. It is actually a paper pad paper. Hey, Jen. How are you? Make sure you're following everybody that has a name, please. They are part of the Crafty Bunch. So I'm going to cut this. And I think this is going to make a nice inside. Let me do it this way. It's hard to see. Okay. I think I'm in the right spot. Oop. Okay. If you rip it, it's okay. We're going to use this somehow. And so I think this is going to cover up our paper. It might be too big. It is. I can cut it with a knife, a blade. All right, let's see. And have that coming out. I think that'll be really pretty. And it's all women. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but it's all women. It's a free gift to Women's World readers. They're all like, look at that. I love that. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. It would have been nice to have sewn it all around too, but we're just going to take this. I'm going to get rid of the ugly white. 7:42. We still have time. On Tuesday, I will be doing an event that I hope Heidi will take part in. I know it's hard when you're uncomfortable with something, but listen, I am not a painter. I painted furniture and I could mimic things. I can do like, faux painting, but like my Showbell Creations, she's a wonderful artist. Lisa, she's an artist. I am going to be doing this, but I like playing with watercolor. And I just like making backgrounds. I'm going to show you one that I did for my prayer journal. So if you guys have any prayer requests, please let me know what they are. I will put them in my prayer journal. I was praying for the lady in Heidi's live. While Heidi was live, she said that she lost her brother. You know, anything that you have a prayer request for, let us know. There's plenty of people here that would love to pray with you. But I'm going to show you something that I did, and this is kind of what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is creating backgrounds and maybe ink marking. I do a lot of background. Let me see. Maybe it's not in this one. No, it's not in this one. But let me see. We're probably going to play with something like this. Anybody can do that. Like anybody. You don't have to have an artistic bone in your body. But we're just going to put some watercolor down and pray. And pray. We'll definitely pray. And play. And so you're invited to that. That's going to be Tuesday. I think we start at 3. I believe we start at 3. I'm going to cut this with the blade. Although that would have been cool if I would have done a little bit of lace or something hanging down. I thought about that, but I didn't prep for that. Let me see. I need to go down. There we go. Nope. Why am I having a hard time cutting this? There we go. All right. And I'm going to do, actually, well, I was going to ink it because I really like that, but I'm going to cut it. Okay. All right. There we go. So now, maybe the glue has dried a little bit. What do you guys think of the cover? You don't look old enough to have grandchildren? Thank you. But I am. Although, you know, it is what it is. I am, though. I am older than what most people think I am. It's definitely in the genes. But I feel like, I don't know. I can't remember how old my mother was when she was a grandmother. I feel like my grandmother was older. For sure. My grandmother was older. But I am old enough. I promise. We have 5 children. And the oldest are 31. I hate saying it out loud. I'm not even going to lie. I hate saying it out loud. Because I'm like, although I don't mind saying my age, but like just the thought that I have a child that old, like it's kind of weird, right? It's kind of weird. Okay, I'm so glad we did that, y'all. So that's my cover for my signature. And then this is going to be the first page. I'm going to just get this down. I like using this squeegee. Sometimes I'll use my bone folder. But I know that this is raised and it's because of the stitching. I don't know if you can see that. But I want to make sure that this is down. So I don't usually like to fold it until it's dry. But I'm just trying to get it on there. So I love this. So now that we did that, we can definitely take this paper bag that we cut, which I coffee dyed, and we can stitch this. I think it'll look really pretty. And I think I'm going to leave that Rosie Milk boutique there. I think I like that. So I'm going to, and see when we do this, see how it's going to stick out? I really like that. Do you guys? Hey, Heidi. No peeking. This is for you. No peeking. I love this. I love this. She said maybe. Maybe. Maybe she's going to peek. Maybe she's going to play. I was talking about you. Listen, since you're on here, I'm just going to show this one more time. I do not paint, girl. I can't paint for nothing. This is what I like to do with watercolor. I either make backgrounds or like mark making. And it's super fun. And sometimes like it's a great way to do it even when you don't know what you're doing and have fun and play. And people can learn from that. So, all right, so this is what we're going to do. I do definitely want to stitch this on. I think I'm going to pull this out. Let me see. I need to pull it out and I'm going to stitch it here. Is that right? No. I think I need to make 2 stitches. I think this is crooked. All right, let's see. I've got glue. Well, it is what it is. Okay. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to stitch this on the sides, and I think it'll be really cool. And then create a little stitch here. I need it to be straight. Actually, I need it to be, all right. So, okay, it's actually lower. All right, let's put some glue. Yes, my health. Cheryl, you need prayer for your health? Absolutely. All right. We're going to pray for Cheryl. I'm going to, oops. All right. This is why I didn't want to stitch this, because I don't have to work in the confines of that. I can pull this out and we can, because we're going to be sewing this later. We're going to be sewing this later. Sewing it in. Hold on. I want to make sure that I do this right, because this needs to be here. There we go. Is this, yeah, that side. So this is, I just glued that bottom. I am going to sew here, but I'm just going to glue it and reinforce it. There we go. And then we're probably going to sew that, like I said. I think it'll look pretty having some sewn pieces on the inside. And if anyone has any other prayer requests, please let me know. We're going to be praying. I think I'm going to do this. Oh, it's upside down. Just going to cut that a little bit. It was a little bit wonky. So we're making this tab right here, which she will be able to pull this out and have all this journaling space and be able to tuck all kinds of things. I was saying, Heidi, that I could picture you riding this little bike. Were you a bike rider? I made my mom a grandmother at 42. Oh, wow. Okay, my first kid, I was 23 when he was born. I was 23. Now you know how old I am. Now you know. See how liquidy this is? I'm in the double, what does my friend call me? Double nickels. Double nickels. I am definitely older than what people think. My birthday's in September. So, yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Oopsie. It got slippery. It's so wet. That reminds me of Poison's album, Slippery When Wet. Wasn't that Poison? That wasn't Bon Jovi. See? I'm telling you, I really am that old. I loved me some Bon Jovi. And then I started getting into Poison. My oldest will be 49 this September. September what? I'm September 27. Okay, look at how cool that looks. And then see, because I didn't sew my signatures in, it's gonna make it super easy. So I think I will turn this into a flap. So let's just glue this really quickly, because what I want to do, plus that's ripped a little bit. Sometimes my papers rip a little bit when I coffee dye them because of how I do it. So when that happens, I just reinforce it and I just work with it. But I'm going to embellish this somehow. But before I do, I'm going to sew this. So let's do that really quickly. I'm 57 and my oldest is 39. Oh, wow. See, I feel like the kids keep you young, right? So we have 3 grandchildren, all by the same kid. And the oldest boy, he's going to be 10 in April, at the end of April. And I just can't believe it. And then the girls, they are 4 and 3, and they know everything, like everything. My husband sent me a picture. They're on the side by side, so they're with Papi. I'm Mimi, and he's Papi, and they think that they are all that in a bag of chips. Like seriously, I'm like, dude. You really don't know everything. But the oldest one, she's sassy. She's a sassy girl. I don't know where she gets it from. I don't know. I really don't know. The glue is probably too wet, but I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to do it like kind of wonky. I like it like that. I'll be 72 in May. Woo! Praise the Lord. That is awesome. Wow. 72 years young. That is awesome. My mother-in-law, she is turning 88 because my son was a surprise baby, even though she's like, it's not a surprise, God told me. I said, okay, it's still a surprise. You weren't planning on it. He is the baby of the bunch. And so she's going to be 88. And we're throwing her a birthday party at the end of the month. And I'm so excited because you know what? That's a privilege. It is a privilege to grow old and be able to teach us young whippersnappers a thing or two, right? I feel like that. I feel older sometimes. My body, like we had an event yesterday. I'm exhausted. I was exhausted all day. I'm like, everything was hurting. I was like, I'm so tired. See, I like just the single stitch, but usually I do the zigzag, and I like the way that looks. And see, this is going to be like nice and reinforced here. And then we can have we're going to decorate this. I do have stencils that I was going to use, and I forgot. I have this one. Let's do that. I don't know how I'm going to do this, to be honest, but we're going to just a little bit. I may cover it up, but these white pages, that's what I had intended. Just a little bit. And I believe I have these for sale on my website. I believe I do. And then I love using this. Just messy it up. Having text every which way. So now look at this. This beautiful paper now goes inside. It's 7:57. Our next presenter is going to be my friend Dina. She lives very close to me, Designs by Dina. And one day we will go out and have fun. She is the next designer and creator. And you can watch her inside of the Crafty Bunch. It's so easy because you can just refresh. And then after her is going to be Becky. So you're going to want to stay tuned. You could always go back and watch the replays. Let me see what Lisa said. You can smudge the watercolor around on a glass surface and then pat your paper down on it. Yes, maybe we will play with that tomorrow, Tuesday. And then that's a great way to make some flowers too, some watercolor flowers. So this is my signature, my start for my signature for my beautiful friend Heidi. And I'm excited about this. Of course, we're going to add more tags and scripture because she is a believer like I am. I love that we chose this. I love we did that because that, you know what I've been doing, guys, and this is an expensive mistake that I keep doing. I keep forgetting to close these. I have had to throw away 3 of them. So I needed to do that really quickly. So this is the bag. We're going to put some stuff in here, and we're going to probably embellish this. We're going to close this up and make some kind of a tag. This is going to extend out. And when it extends, there's a pocket there, but all that journaling space. We're going to leave that like that, and she'll be able to have fun. And then there's that pocket that we made there. And we have all of these pages. And then this is what we did earlier. So we're going to make tags to put in here that's going to stick out. They will probably have a little bit of fabric maybe. Maybe I'll put some corner thing here. Maybe we might embellish it. So this is going to open up like this. And this could be a hidden place where she can write. Or we can add something on there as well. I like that. I really like that look. And then, so we're going to be playing. I will try to go live again and play. Maybe we will add a watercolor thing that we do on Tuesday and have a little tag or a pocket. But I love the way that this is coming along. This is her journal. Let me show it to you real quick again. This is her journal. And it's going to go inside of here. And it's going to nestle in there. So you see the colors are going to blend in. And then she's going to have 3 more signatures. She's going to have a total of 5. And then the 6th round, she will get her journal back complete. And it's going to be fat. It's going to be nice and chunky. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see all of these journals when we reveal them all and open them up. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be really great. And let me just tell you, hear that? It's the paper. I love the sound of that, the crinkly paper and also the coffee dyed paper. This is going to be a very special thing for all of us. We are all going to enjoy every single one of our journals and have a good time playing in them. Guys, make sure you refresh, and Dina's on right now. All right, have a blessed day. Send me your prayer request. Prayer for the nerve to be healed in my right. Yes.